Okay, good morning, class. So this is afternoon. Good afternoon, class. So at this point we're looking at the grade 9, paper 1, the final examination of November 2021. This was last year's grade 9s that wrote this paper. At this point you've worked out 2 days you've worked on this paper. Okay? And with the memo was next to you, or below the paper. For those of you who want a copy of the paper, you'll find it in the description box below, a link. You click on the link, it will take you out to the paper itself. So we're looking at the grade 9, November, firstly paper 1, November 2021, and this from our school. Alright. So in question 1 it says simplify. Okay, so in other words, you must get rid of the brackets. When you simplify, your final answer should contain no brackets. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to multiply this out. So x times x, x squared. X times 5 is positive 5x. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times positive 5 is negative 20. It gives you x squared. We look for like terms. That cancels is negative 20. Okay, remember? You'll cancel if and only if one is positive and the other one is negative, provided they're the same size. Okay. Often we see learners simplify. You'll see in the next sum where they think it cancels out in 1.1.2. Yes. Yes, my girl.
So I wrote negative 25 plus x squared.
That's the same. Negative 25 plus x squared is the same. Okay, let's hope that is in order. So in 1.1.2 we got 3 into x minus 5 all squared. So what do we do here? Write it out twice. So it's 3 into x minus 5 times x minus 5. Okay. So what we do is we multiply out the brackets first. I know some of you, when I saw your books yesterday, some of you multiply the 3 in. You can't do that. Because of that square, the number on top 3. Because of that exponent on the bracket, you can't do that. Okay. So again, and I also saw somebody's book that the squared, the x squared, they got 3 into x squared minus 25 or even plus 25. That is also wrong. Okay? Because it's a binomial and it's been squared, I must write that twice. Now I'll multiply the story out. So x times x times negative 5 is negative 5x, minus 5x plus 20. Now, again, minus 5x minus 5x does not cancel. Okay, so we give you negative 10x. So it's 3 into x squared minus 10x plus 25. Now you multiply the 3. So we give you 3x squared minus 30x plus 0. Okay. Let's look at 1.1.3. Okay. So here, to get rid of the brackets, so to simplify, we must multiply this in there. Okay, so what's x times x squared? X cubed. X times negative 7x? 7x squared. X times negative 8? Now we say 2 times x squared? 2x squared. 2 times negative 7x? 2 times negative 8? So we look for like terms again. So x cubed is our term on its own. Not so? X cubed. Minus 7x squared plus 2x squared is minus 5x squared. Negative 8x minus 14x is negative 22x minus 16. Okay. As he says, you got the one sum right so far. Nice. 2 sums. You got 2 all right. All right.
Well done.
Right? Okay, well done. One day we're all going to be like you. Just not today. Okay. So not all of us got all the sums right so far. Ne? 1.2. We are given x squared minus 10x is equal to a plus x, or x plus a, sorry, squared plus b. For all values of x, find the value of a and b if both are integers. What are integers? Positive and negative whole numbers, not some. So, this is what we call an identity, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply out the left hand side. Keep the right hand side as it is. Sorry, the left hand side. Multiply out the right hand side. So I write that out twice. So it's going to be x plus a times x plus a plus b. Now we multiply the story out. I get x squared plus ax plus ax plus a squared plus b. Like terms is x squared plus 2ax plus a squared plus b. It's x squared minus 10x. So as I said this, and yes my girl.
So by the second step, aren't you supposed to take like x plus a plus b and then
Write it out again.
yes.
No. You see that square is only on this bracket here. That's why I only write that bracket out. Okay, I don't write x plus a plus b times x plus a plus b. No. That square is only on that bracket. Okay. So what do you notice? You see, this term here as it stands is exactly that term there. Not so? So in other words, we know that negative 10x is equal to 2ax. Or we could have just taken the coefficients into account. So it's going to be negative 10 is equal to 2a. Divided by 2 both sides. So a is equal to minus 5. You all see that? But if you look at this here, what constant is here? Plus 0. And what is the constant on this side? A squared plus b. What makes that a constant? Is because there's no x here. Can you see that, people? That's what makes it a constant. So I say 0 is equal to a squared plus b. I say, hang on. I know what a squared is. I know what a is. A is what? Negative 5. So it's negative 5 squared plus b equals 0. So what's negative 5 squared? Positive 25. You take it over, it becomes negative 25. So a is negative 5 and b is negative 25. Any comment here or any confusion? Eh? No? Okay. 1.3. In 1.3 must first simplify inside the bracket. Okay? So as you can see, positive divided by negative, or negative divided by positive is negative. 3 going to 3 once, 3 going to 6 twice. So it's 1 over 2. Where's there more p's? On top. So it's going to be p. I bring that up. The minus 3 plus 2 is 5. Where's there more q's? Also on top. So negative 3, negative 2, sorry, plus 3 is 1. And anything to the power 0 is 1. That falls away. So that gives me raised to the power 3. So negative to an odd exponent will always be negative. 1 cube is 1. P. 5 times 3, 50. Q. 1 times 3, 3. Over 2 cubed, 8. Okay. On the other hand, if I had applied that exponent first, no problem. So negative cube is negative 3 cube is 27. P 3 times 3 is 9. Q negative 6 over. 6 cube is 216. P negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Q negative 9 into the 0. Anything to power 0 is 1. Positive divided by negative is negative. 9 goes into 27 3 times. 9 goes into here. 9 goes into 21 twice. Is 18 carry 3. 36 4. 3 goes into 3. 1 3 goes into 24. 8 times. So that is 1 over 8. Where's the more p's? Top. So it will be p. 9 plus 6 is 15. Where's the more q's? On top. No? Minus 6 is bigger than. Not O, the 0 is there, yes. Well, yes, with reference to O, yes. Well, whichever one from the negative is closer to the O, is bigger, or more positive. No? So, that's going to come Q. Negative 6 plus 9 is 3. If you put that 1 in front of P, no blame on you. Okay. Let's carry on with our lives. People in 2.4 we are asked to write 3, 2 times 10 to minus 4 in decimal. So what I do is, we know the comma is going in that direction. So I just add zeros in this direction. So how many commas must it move by? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is actually equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. That is the answer. However, the 6 is positive. So which way is this comma going? That way. We just add again a couple of zeros on the other side. How many decimals is going to move by? 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 2,000. That's 20,000. 2,000. Do I have to write that zeros there? No. Okay. Look at the next one. Factorize completely. So what type of factorization here? Difference between two squares. Dots. Right, so it's going to be 2x plus 1 or 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1. The next one, what is common here? Pi r. What are we left with? 1 minus, not pi r. Because if I put a pi here and I multiply this out, it's going to be pi r minus pi r times pi r is pi squared r squared. And that is not what we have on top. Can you see that? So it's going to be just r. Next we got in 2.3. The sum is x squared plus 5x minus 24. Goes on the product line is 1 and 1, 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. We add or subtract our products. We subtract it to get 5, so it must be odd. So it's 8 and 3. Not so? So 8 times 1 is 8, 1 times 3 is 3, you subtract to get 5, and that's what I want. So in the bracket goes 1 and a 3, 1 and a 3, a 1 and a 8. Not so? X squared and x and x. What about our signs? Different signs. 1 plus 1. The bigger one must take a sign in the middle term, which is plus. Okay. Yes?
So for the outside, I actually accidentally factorized it by 2, and then I was left with x minus 2 brackets x plus 9.
So you got x minus 2 and x plus 9, like that.
Yes, sir.
You're talking of the next sum, I think.
No, so I'm talking about the price sums because I factorized it by 2.
That is 2.4 you're talking about.
Oh,
Jesus. Didn't you put 2.3?
I did it.
So now you're talking about this sum.
Yes, I'm right.
Okay, bring your book. Yes, Michael.
So what is the last term? It's 9.
Sorry?
The last
Leon here?
Also, on the equation,
Does he have 24?
is the negative 24. That is minus add terms.
Now if that is negative, then you subtract.
And then the middle one.
When we're talking about adding and subtracting the products, we're not worried about the middle. If the last one is negative, then you must subtract first. If the last one is positive, it doesn't matter what the middle term is, you add the products.
Which term determines which bracket?
Gets what sign? You see, this is positive here. So the sign of the bigger product must be positive. If that had to be negative 5, then that would have, the sign of the bigger product would have been negative and that would have been positive. Understand? Is that showing? Which question you talking about? No, this is the answer. You didn't got the right same answer. So I told you what you're talking about is that question and you said no. Now look again. What is that then? Oh, you just want to talk to me a little? Huh? Yes, I think you just want to talk to me. Okay. Alright, let's go to the next one. This is Lisa Kanya's one, okay? People, 2.4. What needs to be done first? Common factor. We're going to first take a nap.
Yes.
Two meanings is no. People, if there's a common factor, you must take our common factor first. So, we go 2 into x squared minus plus 80. So it's 2. So it goes on the line is what? 1 and 1. 18. 1 and 18. 2 and 3 and 6. What do we do with the products? Do we add or subtract? We add. So? 9 and 2. Not so? So it's 1 and 9, 1 and 2. We add or subtract? We said we add, no?
Yes.
So what about our signs?
Same.
Same signs. Both is going to be the sign of the middle term, which is minus. Yes? No, man, you're making us sad now. Listen. And we don't have cake? Because it doesn't count. Yes? Sorry? Yeah, if you listen, if you got 2 into x minus 2, x minus 9, it's exactly the same. Okay? Right. Any other confusion? Yes? With the number in front here, you could have written 1x and 1x. With the first bracket, she's asking, can we do difference of 2 squares? The answer is no. Why? It's not x squared. There's no square on the x. If there was a square on the x, then it's difference of 2 squares. Okay, because it says difference, which is minus. Both numbers must be perfect squares. Okay, which is not the case. Right, next. 2.5. People, is 2x minus 3y the same as? Okay, some... Sorry? Would you like to stay here a little? You didn't focus about that. You're listening, but you must see also. Important. Right, what do we need to do? Is 3y minus 2x the same as 2x minus 3y? No. So what do we do first? Swap. Swap that around, a negative will come out, it will affect that sign change. Not so. So what do I have? X squared into 2x minus 3y minus 2x minus 3y. What do you notice now? Is now a common factor. 2x minus 3y, x squared minus 1. There, not common factor, no. Difference of 2 squares. So it's 2x minus 3y X plus 1, x minus 1. Okay. Yes? Yes? Right, next, question 3. 3.1, we are told that the typist types 2,520 words in an hour. Determine the rate at which she types in words per minute. People, how many words are there in a minute? How many minutes are there in an hour? 60. They want words per minute, so it's 2,520 divided by 60. That's words, and this is your minutes. It's going to give you? So 2520 divided by 60. Can I give you? 42 words per minute. Okay, any confusion there? No? Okay. Alright, what's happening to our calculator today? Next. 3.2. Question 3.2, we are told that the scale on the map is 1:15,000. What does that mean? That means to say that 1 centimeter on the map is 15,000 centimeters in reality. 1 millimeter on the map is 15,000 millimeters in reality. That's basically what it says. So definitely I'll need that ratio, 1:15,000. On the map, two towns are 25 centimeters apart. So there is 25 centimeters each two. How do we get from 1 to 25? 2 times. And remember in the ratios we only multiply or divide. Okay? So in other words, 15,000 multiplied by 25 gives us 370. Listen, I don't want to keep you here during break. No. There's a period after break. So I don't want to keep you after school. I got better things to do. So just stop it, please, if you don't mind. There's 375,000 centimeters in reality. The question is, what is the actual distance between the two towns? Answer to be given in kilometers. So, how many centimeters are there in a meter? There's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So if I divide this by 100, I get 3,750 meters. Not so?
Yes.
And then I'm going to convert that to kilometers. We know there's 1,000 meters equals to 1 kilometer. So divide that by 1,000, I can get 3,75 kilometers. Equals 25 centimeters on the map. Yes. Gone straight, no problem. If you know that 100,000 centimeters equal to 1 kilometer, you can divide straight by 100,000. Okay. Yes.
I said 25 times 15,000 and then I got 3,000 divided by 1,000 and then I got 375.
But if you divide that answer only by 1,000, if you were to say 375,000 divided by 1,000, it is not kilometers. You must first convert it to meters and then to kilometers. Or, as I said, if you know that it's 100,000 centimeters in 1 kilometer, you divide by 100,000. Okay? So it's not suffice just dividing it by 1,000. Alright, let's carry on. Here we are told that 3.3, it takes 6 tractors 14 days to plow a field on a farm. How long will it take 8 tractors to plow the same field? So firstly we need to know how much days of work is there in total. So we say 16 tractors times 14 days. So 16 times 14 is 206 times. How am I getting this now? 6 times 14. Yes, is the thing, man. It's 84. So it's 84 units of work or days of work in total. Okay? But I want to know 8 tractors. So 84 divided by 8. So divided by 8 gives me 10.5. So it's 10 and a half days. So 10.5 days. Okay. Is this an example of direct or indirect proportion? As the one increases, the other decreases. So more tractors you use, these days. Okay. So as the number of tractors increases, the days decrease. Okay. So this is an example of indirect proportion. Question 4. Question 4, we are told that Brooklyn sells plants and earns commission 5% on the sales. If she gets 34 Rand, what's the value of the sale? So whatever the sale is, the sale amount, we multiply that by 5%, which is 5 over 100 gives us how much she got, which is 34 Rand. So how do I get the sale on its own? We divide 34 divided by 5 over 100. So 34 divided by 5 over 100 gives us 680 Rand. Okay, you guys okay with that? Yes. 4.2. In 4.2 we are told that Jalila bought 670 Absa shares at 132 Rand per share. Okay? She sold them at 145 Rand per share. Determine the percentage profit she made per share. So how do you work out percentage profit? We say the difference. Give me this here. Percentage profit. It could have been percentage loss as well. The same formula is difference over original times 100. So the difference is going to be 145 Rand minus 132. The original price is 132 times 100. So it's going to be 145 minus 132 over 132 times 100. That gives us 9.85%. Okay. Then the question says, how much profit in rands did you make? So, if you look at the profits in rands that she makes, is basically, so 4.2.2, how much does she make per share? How much profit is it per share? Profit per share is going to be 145 Rand minus 132, which is 13 Rand. So profit on all shares is going to be 13 Rand times 670. So it's 13 times 670. So that's the number of shares that she has there. 670. Gives you 8,710 Rand. 8,710. Well, importantly, you could have done it all in one calculation. Okay. Any confusion here? Alright, in the description box below you'll get a link to this paper. Okay. People, in 4.3 we are told that Hi-Fi Corporation advertises 105 centimeter plasma TV at 10,899 rand and 99 cents cash, or you can buy it on higher purchase. Higher purchase, which interest do we use for higher? Huh? Simple interest. Okay? With a deposit of 1,500 rand and 24 monthly payments of 500. The question says, how much do you pay for the TV if you buy it on higher purchase? Okay? So 4.3.2. Now, this doesn't give you the rate. Okay? What you are given is the monthly installments and the deposit. Not so? So to work out your total here, the total that you're paying is going to be your deposit plus the sum of your monthly installments. Okay? So the deposit is 1,500 plus 24 monthly payments of 500 rand. Okay, so it's 1,500 plus 24 times 500. 13,500 rand. In 4.3.2, this is one actually, they want to know how much interest do you pay on the hire purchase agreement. So the interest is going to be so the interest is going to be the total minus your cash price. Okay. So the total is 13,500 rand minus 10,899 rand and 99 cents. So it's 13,000. I can just use answer as it is the last answer calculated on the calculator. 10,899 rand and 99 cents. Gives me an answer of 2,600 rand. 2,601 cents. Okay. That is how much extra you will be paying if you buy it on terms. Okay. Look at the next question. 4.4, we are told your father takes out a loan of 220,000 rand. The bank charges him 15.6% compound interest. So what does that mean? That means to say I must use the compound interest formula. Not so? So, what is the compound interest formula? I is equal to P into 1 plus I to the exponent. What's the principal? 20,000 rand into 1 plus I, 15.6%, so 0.2. You say 15.6 over 100 to the exponent 3. So it's 20,000. Open brackets, 1 plus fraction 15.6 over 100 the exponent 3. That gives you 30,000 896, comma 09. Sorry? 0,96. Let's see. So it's 20,000 into 1 plus 15.6 over 100 to the exponent 3. We. This is 30,896 rand and 9 cents. Yes, 1 plus? The same thing. So if you want to say that, instead of putting that fraction like that, if you divide it by 100 on the side, it's going to be 0,156. Same. It should give you the same one. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have a house meeting soon. Not, you first get another period. When the bell rings, I didn't check the time. I doubt we'll finish the paper today. How many questions do we have left? We'll never finish it. Okay. But anyway, this is simplify the following. In 5.1, was simplify. So what we find here is an LCM. Not so. What is your LCM here? Sorry? 10. So that fraction must be multiplied by 2. So the numerator also must be multiplied by 2. So it's going to be a plus 3. The denominator in the second bracket must be multiplied by 1. So it's minus 1 into 5a minus 2. Okay. So what we do here? Multiply. Get rid of the brackets. Not so. So 2 times a, 2a. 2 times 3, 6. Negative 1 times 5a is negative 5a. Negative 1 times negative 2? Over 10. So now we're going to look at to add the like terms. So what is 2a minus 5a? Negative 3a. What is 6 plus 2? Plus 8 over. Can I simplify that 8 and that 10? No. Why not? There are more than one term in the numerator. Okay. You look at 5.2. So here we can write each one of its own denominator. Okay. So that's going to give us 9x squared yz over 6xyz squared minus 12xy squared z over 6xy z squared. Okay. So we're going to simplify here. Okay. So 3 goes to 6 twice into 9 thrice. So it's 3 over 2. Where's the more x's? Top. So it will be x. 2 minus 1 is 1. Where's the more z's? Bottom. So it's 2 minus 1 is 1. Minus. 6 going to 6 once. 6 going to 12. So it's 2. The x's cancels. There's more y's on top. So it's y over z is at the bottom. Okay? All okay with that? Otherwise, you could have taken out the common factor here as well. There was another way of doing the same thing for the maximum marks. We can say that 3 is a common factor. Can you see it? 3 is a common factor. 3, x, y, and z is common. I'm left with 3x minus 4y over 6xyz squared. Now the only things that can simplify is these two here. Okay? As in, if needed. Then 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice, the x's cancels, the y's cancel, And of course, there's more z's in the denominator. Not so? So this could be written as 3x minus 4y all over 2z. Okay? That is an equivalent answer to what we just had. Okay? Both you'll get a full mark for. .3 for 6 marks. Definite sum, the sum in the exam. So as you can see, what can happen to the numerator? Jessica? Gabby? This one is awake. Alright? Alright, so people in the numerator, what can be done then?
Common factor.
There's a common factor of? So what are we left with? B minus 4. Continue align it again. Why are you guys so tired today? Listen. Shh. Okay, let's try again. We got 6 into b minus 8 over. Now, there's a trinomial. 4. Sorry, my mistake. 4. So there's a trinomial at the bottom. So it's b and b, 4 and 2. The bigger one both must be negative. We change that to multiplication. What's going to happen? Swap that around. Double and times. So the numerator, which is b cubed plus 4b squared, what can be done there? B squared is common. I'm left with b plus 4. And here, trinomial. There's going to be b and b, 4 and 2. The bigger one must be plus. Okay? So what happens now? It cancels. B minus 4 cancels b minus 4. B plus 4, b plus 4. B minus 2, b minus 2. So what are we left with is a 6 over b squared. Okay. Let's look at the next one. 6.1, it says solve for x. So this is our equations part of the question. So what do we do first? Come people. Get rid of the brackets. Let's multiply. So that's going to give us 8x plus 12 minus 3x equals 5 minus 12x plus 6. X is one side, numbers on the other side. So it's 8x minus 3x. So that's staying here, so you don't change the sign. Plus 12x equals 5 plus 6 minus 2 plus 8. So it's 5 plus 12 is 17. Correct? 7. How do I get x on its own? So therefore x is equal to 7 over 17. Okay? The next one. Algebraic fraction. What's your LCM here? 12. Now I can drop my fractions, no? The denominator. You can't drop a denominator in an expression. Okay? Because it's an equation, I can drop it. So 3 multiplied by what is 12? 4. So I'll multiply the numerator also by 4. 4 multiplied by what is 12? 3. There's 3 into x plus 1. There's naturally over 1. So 1 times what is 12? 12. Okay. So what do we do now? Multiply. So 4 times 2x? 8x. 4 times negative 1? Negative 4. Negative 3 times x? Negative 3 times 1? Equals? Again, x is one side, numbers the other side. So it's going to be 8x minus 3x is equal to 36 plus 4 plus 3. So that's going to give you 5x is equal to 47. Can't be 47. 43. Divide by 5 both sides. Right, people enjoy the rest of your day. We'll conclude this paper tomorrow. Okay. Good afternoon, class.